Importantly, thank you to you, all of the folks that came out today. We are going to run one of the greatest campaigns the city of Troy has ever seen. So there's a very simple reason. A lot of folks have said, Carmella, why are you running for mayor? I'm running to be the next mayor of Troy. It's the place I call home. My husband Paul and I long ago committed to raising our family here. We want our children, Paul Jr. and James, to grow up with opportunity, hope, in a prosperous and vibrant community. And like so many of you, we want them to someday raise their own families right here and be as proud as we are to call our home Troy. At an early age, I learned the importance of public service from my dad, Jim. My dad, Jim, served with distinction for 30 years as a Troy policeman and detective. And he taught me that being a part of a community means giving something back. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for instilling those important values in me. Thank you. During my career, I was honored serving 3 terms as a Troy City Council member. Since that time, I've been fortunate to lead several large and complex organizations, hundreds of employees, multi-million-dollar budgets. Those experiences have prepared me to lead the city of Troy as your next mayor for the next 4 years. As the executive director of the Hudson River Valley Greenway and as the director of the New York State Canal Corporation, I spent a tremendous amount of time working with federal, state, local officials, community leaders, the private sector, all across the state. I've seen what works, what doesn't work, how commitment, passion, vision, and old-fashioned hard work can transform villages, towns, and cities just like ours. I've been privileged to serve under both Republican and Democratic administrations, and I have found that there is common ground in any issues, and we will find those common grounds over the next 4 years. Safe neighborhoods, clean streets, lower taxes, competent, effective, ethical government. They aren't Democratic or Republican issues. It's what all hard-working taxpayers want and deserve. And that is exactly what I will bring to the mayor's office. Behind me, the Green Island Bridge. Over the past decade, I've crossed it literally thousands of times as I have traveled across New York, working to help communities, large and small, fulfill their own unique vision and build their own bridge to a better future. Every night when I cross that bridge to return to home again, to my home in Troy, I brought with me lessons learned, new ideas that I hope now to use to strengthen our community. I've never left, and I am, and always will be, a Trojan. My vision, thank you. My son says, wrap it up. My vision as mayor will be one of building bridges between diverse neighborhoods that make up our city, the businesses that drive our economy, and the educational institutions that hold such promise for our future. Jobs, as Senator McDonald and Steve McLaughlin said, will be a top priority of my administration. From Lansingburg to downtown, from North Central to the Troy Energy Park in South Troy, to the east side where my in-laws live in Sickaway, my home. My administration will focus on helping the private sector bring new jobs and investment to every corner of our city. Right here, waterfront revitalization efforts that are happening as we speak. We know that our waterfronts domino into economic development. I've seen it across the state. We are going to connect main streets from Lansingburg to South Troy to the downtown to the waterfront, and you are going to see true economic development here in the city of Troy. We face real challenges in the years ahead. I'm ready to lead us through, and I am committed to making Troy one of the best places to live and work in the capital region. Together, with your help, we will win in November, and we will build a better Troy for all of us. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Very quickly, I want you to know, my husband's a huge Beatles fan. I relate the next 7 months, hon, as a long and winding road. Paul McCartney's song. That's what it's going to be. But we're going to win in November. And thank you for coming out today. Thank you very much.